fine Saturday it is. It's 20. I just got informed by the tunny fella. I left the phone in the rig, and another 20 minutes up and the market officially opens. Got all my tools and gear and bits and pieces and what have you. I sold a couple of tools this morning. I rocked in with not a dime in my pocket. At least I got enough for fuel and a fine day. Any day that I'm sober is a good day. Anyways, I bought this bloody awesome thing. It's like one of those moments where you got dough in your pocket and you're like, oh man, I really want that. The bloke over there, he's always comes over first thing in the morning, he says, oh, I've got this, I've got that. He knows I'm into antiques. And the reason why I bought this unit is because of this. It's got some awesome kanji stamped into it. Old school. This is a good unit. So, I reckon if like there's videos on online you can find where like the teeth are all good. There's videos online you can find where you can sharpen them and bring them back to their full potential. So they're alright. They're all there. Could use a sharpen, but what a beast. Over the years I have polished them up, got the sander out, and people say, no, don't do that, man, whatever you do. And some people like it that way, but to save me the trouble, I don't do that now. Yeah, a bloke just rode in over there. We'll go over and have a look at this unit. What a unit. He's ridden it on this great big, one of those police mock-up bikes, like the chips, the Californian Highway Patrol type of dudes. Oh, he's just heading out, so I better hoof it. Hang on. That's okay. He's just grabbing something. He's a friend of one of the market guys and brought a few things over. Check this unit out. What a rig. He came in with lights are flashing and doing all that. Isn't this rad? There's quite a few chaps around that they're into these units. It's a gold wing. Look at this. He stuck those on, and see he's cut them out and stuck them on. What a freaking unit. He's got a rear camera. Isn't this rad? So a bit of power in this thing, that's for sure. Well, I mean, they're bloody big, these gold wings, aren't they? They're 1300s or something like that. 1500s, there you go, 1500s. I think they came out in 1300s and 1500s. What a freaking unit, mate. What a unit. It'd be like driving a car, eh? Isn't this rad? We've got his dry-him on unit right here. That's just cool. What's that for? Windage. And then you got your drink holder there. You've got his phone stuck up there, and you got that for navigation, I'm sure. What a freaking unit. You got all the bits and pieces. I don't know why you wouldn't want to. That is a real deal police helmet, isn't it? Hey, cool. I think that's one of the Japanese police helmets from the freaking 70s or something. Oh, mini one of those. Mini one of those. What a unit, mate. I'm gonna have to take a picture of this. Yep, right now. There's Ketchi-san right there, stingy man. One of the things I do first thing in the morning, as everyone does, like I made a couple of small sales there earlier, and I'm like, at least I can pay for my gasoline and all that. I saw that bloke a bit earlier again. He's all decked out in his highway patrol gear. It's just rad. They're happy, doing their thing. I bought a few things off Ketchi-san last time I was here. Last week they had a Matsuri. Hey, they had a matsuri and a festival, and so there's that bloke. He's decked out in his gear. A lot of these old blokes are still wearing masks, but many aren't. Now I'm going to go bargain hunting, which shouldn't really be doing, because yeah, you have a bit of dough in my pocket. I'm like, oh, I want that. Can't bloody help myself. Can't help myself. Bad habits. Morning to you, sir. It's a Hakatalingo style stuff. Beautiful ceramics. This is a card game type of thing. A traditional card game. That bloke said Kolewa Ikura. He's looking at some stone thing, and Kolewa Ikura, I mean, this, how much? Ikura deska? Or you could say Ikura deska or Kolewa, or this. Kolewa Ikura. Or you could say Arewa Ikura. Oh, I like that pot belly stove, mate. I always wanted one of those. Spy, a viewer holder, maybe. Some rad Ono axes. Yeah, I think this is one of those. Hard to say. It could be smaller ones, thinner ones are for katana. Could be for a biwa. Oh. What's that for? Don't know. But that pot-belly stove there, ooh yeah, back in the day I'd snap that up in a heartbeat. Make up a pipe for it. Yeah, I might ask about that. Yeah, back in the day when I had money I would have bought that bloody thing. This is the Ono axe. Japanese Ono. Ono. Oh no! Oh no! Have an eye! Oh no! There goes axe. Oh no! That's very cool. Yeah, that pot belly stove, man, I'd go for that. So a lot of people haven't even shown up yet, but the weather is going to be absolutely wonderful. Oh, better get back to doing what I was doing. But yeah, you know, when I was doing well before all that bull dust hit the world, I would have had the money to buy that. I actually saw a few of them years ago and I didn't grab one. Foolish eye. But that's when I had dough. Now I'm just living on we're living on the edge. That's where I'm living. This is one of those really groovy hatchets. It's got some script in it too. These are really rad. It's got some dinging going on there. A bit rough, but a good unit all the same. Those dealies. Ooh. These generally have the maker's marks and all that, which is there. Hard to pick it up with this little rig, but yeah, very good unit that. Oh, what are you selling that for? I've got a bunch of them over there. I generally ask them how much, and I make a joke if they say it's 3,000. You know, in Japanese it's sansen, and I'll say, oh, I've got one over there, look, and I'll point to it. As I did, there's a city gas unit there, and I've got one, the same unit, or thereabouts. And he's got 5,800 yen on it. Back in the day, I would call that 58 bucks when 100 yen was $1. Now it's like up to 150 or something. Anyways, he said I'd selling it for 5,800 yen. I made a joke in Japanese that I'm selling mine for, and I said in Japanese, Gosen nani haku kujuku yen, meaning 5,799 yen. Pretending to undercut him. Alright, let's go and get that phone so we can keep in touch with what the weather's going to do. So the wind has just picked up quite exponentially. This bloke's always got some interesting stuff going on. Hey, don't sell me anything, I'm poorer than usual. Which is really shit.
Okay. Battery charger いらない？買わない？
Last
いるでしょ、
battery charger. Oh, battery charger Aru. Furui no battery charger Aru. いいもの。でも、auction house からそのスタイルバッテリーチャージ買った。and check します。ライトだけ。でも、
しない。
No, yeah.
チャージない？
Yeah. I think the maker,知ってるよ、ダメでも、just fucking send them to Japan. どこから？
これね、中は綺麗よ。ほら、ピカピカ。
Yeah, 多分ライト OK でも、
わからないって。
doesn't fucking work.
なるほど、わからないね。
チェックしましたか？
No.
Aha! I'm running away from you, mate. He's great, that bloke. He can speak a bit of English too. So. Okay. I buy some copper art and things like that from him, but I haven't heard a word from Australia. Oh, I can smell all this yummo stuff that they're cooking in here. Oh. Yeah, back in the day, that would entice me. Damn straight. But don't worry. I'm just getting thinner. Oh, you know, it's alright. I'm never going to forgive that in whom destroyed the freaking world. And how many small businesses went and have not recovered and cannot recover. Yeah. I'm not going to forget those fucking bastards. What we've got going on there, I think that is Hasaku. Hasaku, yes. And really can tell the difference between the Hasaku and Amanatsu. Amanatsu are like a sour kind of orangey thing. Sort of tastes more like grapefruit, I guess you would say. And then the Hasaku is sort of similar to an orange, but more sour than they are. The mikans that they have, the mandarins, God, they're delicious, especially the mini ones. Yes. So if it gets too bad, I reckon I could at 2 o'clock in the morning and fill this gut up. One thing about poverty, at least you start getting your abs back. When the Tunny fella, not so long ago, he had a real big sale, and he bought all these really huge, he collected these really huge solar panel, some kind of light panel things with all those, those things, and the real bright lights for like farm type of stuff like this in greenhouses and stuff. And he goes around and collects a whole bunch of stuff, and people call him up and say, hey, can you come and pick this stuff up? I don't want it here. And he made a huge sale on those. And so he went out and bought that and another truck. The other truck has shed itself. It's got gearbox trouble, the big truck. But he's bought that rig, and he just partners with me. I'm like, oh, hey, look at your rig. That's freaking alright, man. I like this setup. That would save a lot of hassles. I've got this setup. Put that up there, and put a whole bunch of things there and tarp, and and go all that way. Yes. Let's see. That's a, is that a mountain hawk or a sea hawk? Could be. Big bastard, so he must be a sea hawk. Yes, they hang around here and I smell all the fish. I bet they throw out a few fishies out the back here to make sure that to woo the that's a sea hawk, right? The white colourings, the two white colourings under his wings. Right, let's go get this phone, shall we? Oh, keep smiling, keep shining, knowing you can always count on me. Oh, sure. Tony fella called me up late on Thursday night. He goes, "Oh, you coming to the market?" And I go, "Oh, God." Because I didn't do well the last time. But I fared okay, you know. Paid for the fuel. And I go, "Oh, yeah, alright." Oh, anyways, that's what I was going to say. Let's go get this phone first of all. Ew. Let's see this thing here. Coffee.com, eh? Paul sent me another $5. And there you go. So I've racked up since I've joined this place. ko-fi.com/ABAREBUGYO. I've made $10. Yep. Boom. That'll keep me in shoes for a while, keep me fed. Yep. And ramen's very cheap and tasty anyways, apart from the cheapest ramen, that's kind of crap. Anyways, am I moaning? Well, I have good reason to. Alright, back to it. I use this as my test subject. Figured I'd fire it up. It usually fires up on one kick, one pull, but this time it was 2 pulls because it's cold and hasn't been going for a couple of weeks. And look at that, 2 pulls, bam, done. 2 pulls. Nishi kangarai ne. Stato nasi. So blah blah blah. Ni pull. Stato. Imono. Catchy sounds here. This is catchy sounds. Chotto matte. Need to pull choke a bit. Choke proper, ne? Full choke. Open, close. I think Ketchy-san's interested, but he's just going to try and lowball me, so I don't want to waste the fuel. Figured I had better take that back before, he didn't even make me an offer. I thought he was just going to do it, but he probably doesn't want to, he's not the youngest of blokes, so he probably doesn't want to carry the thing. That's probably why he's thinking not a lowballing me. Better take that back before someone tries to make an offer on that. Yeah, the tunny fella over there, he's wearing his SWAT gear. Yeah, so I pulled the SWAT gear off this bloke. So we're going to go all SWAT today. Right, I better take this awesome unit back and chuck it in the back of the rig. Well, it's turning into a fine day, that's for certain. Okay. Oh, a lady in the States bought a bell off me. I had it up real cheap because there was a crack in it, but the sound's pretty good. So, and I sold a couple of things this morning. Then it really slowed down. But you know, if I can do that every time, I'll survive. There's a difference between survive and not survive. Anyways, I've been getting a shit ton of stolen valor. Oh, if that lady watches my channel, thank you very much. And another chap just recently subscribed to me, so welcome. My brand new Ronin. Alright, what have we got here? I've been getting loads of stolen valor wearing that and and stuff like that, so that's pretty cool. Yes. Yes, so I've got another loyal Ronin that I checked on my channel thing. So I've never actually had this bloke undressed. I need to clean him up a little bit more. But I figure what I might do is just sold separately. Batteries not included. So I never noticed that. I punched this bloke a few times. He's not very happy about it, as you can see. But I don't know. I give him a good feed. See, he gets a lot of food in his guts. That's why my guts aren't too good right now. But he gets a good feed. It says that this side is not a target area. Do not strike. And I thought, all right, shit. I've been kicking this bloke quite a bit and punching him all over the show. But I don't know if I've given him a few side ones. So kind of hurt him. Moagashi, that one. Anyways, now I was looking down here, trying to think of three things at the same time. It says here, warning: Sentry training equipment is intended for physical conditioning. Mawashigari. That's it, Mawashigari. God damn it, I've got all my things now. Consult your physician prior to starting any training program. Injuries include paralysis and death can occur when using this equipment. Sentry accepts no blah blah blah, and then they have that disclaimer kind of thing. So how the hell can you die or have paralysis or die just knocking this bloke around, eh? Yeah, giving me a few kicks every now and again, a few elbows and a headbutts or whatever. You can, and they have to put that disclaimer on. That's kind of amusing. Anyways, Mawashigari, my Gary. That's the front kick. All right. There we go. Yeah. So it gets like cloudy and then sunny, then cloudy, then sunny. It's been doing it all this time, and I don't even know the time. It's only 11. But I might have to pop that thing back on again because the wind kicked up. That poor bloke, he's over there, his paintings fell down, and one of them had a glass case and that smashed. You hear that all the time whenever the wind blows up around here. One of my canopy things, I never want to have a canopy ever again, so I can hardly do it. Like, I can't bring electrical things on a rainy day, or I can keep tarps ready just in case. Yeah, that bloke had a bad day on that one. Yeah, I had a real bad day when that canopy flung off. Just a few seconds, man. Here I am untying some things, moving over, and I had some weight on, chainsaws and things hanging from it. So I like, yeah, it should be right for a little while, and then whoosh off it went, and that cost me $500 in scratching the lady's car. She was cool about it. She's really nice, and we laughed about it, and that's all we could, all we could do. So I did ask her, you don't happen to have insurance, do you? I thought markets had insurance, but the rigmarole of it. But yeah, that was a bad fucking day, as usual. Because I was having a real good day up until then, and then I ended up minus. Well, I think the gods just hate me, that's what it is. I really do believe that. Well, it's just after 3. I decided to start packing up a little early. When people see you packing up, they go, oh, he's packing up. I try to get a better deal or something, and no, and they're like, oh, are you coming tomorrow? Anyways, I feel like I know I've got just enough juice. I should go to this gasoline stand, I figure, but I'm gonna run the gauntlet. We'll see how it goes. I'm gonna go and have a look at this antique shop that's just down the road, and also there's a great big toli. So I think I'm expecting there's a big Shinto shrine down there, just sort of over yonder somewhere. So I'm gonna give that a go. I've been meaning to go and have a look at that place. Both places. Right, got my gear, gonna wrap all that gear up, and this bloke's saying you can go ahead. Okay. Yeah, gonna wrap all my gear. It stays overnight, and tomorrow's gonna be sunny too, so it's worth staying. And I'm very pleased with, not crazy pleased, but I'm pleased with the way the day has unfolded, so that's okay. It's alright. It's worked out okay. Right, let's wrap all my stuff up. Ooh. Oh, I've got the wrapping done. All that sorted out. And I'm thinking, just worried about high winds. Everyone's packing up now. Old bar son and the tunny fellas doing their thing too. Oh, that's not bad. I might wedge a few things in. Just worry about high winds. You get them around here. I figure that's not bad at all. But a man of my ingenuity, Mad Max 2. I reckon I'll probably end up in jail tomorrow. I'll keep working on it a bit more, but no, I've got it hooked up real good actually. Got a few things, heavy things holding the tarp down, but a man of my ingenuity. Mad Max 2. Got myself some gasoline, eh? V8, booby trapped. Booby trapped. Why you crafty little man, you? Yeah. Stick all this under a few things, and I'll be good to go to that shrine. Okay. Well, I decided to make probably the wisest decision I've ever done in my existence. Because I'm going the opposite way, and I'm figuring out. Done 22 Ks. I can get 50 Ks out of the last remnants, but I figured, you know what, I'll put $10 in it. I've got 6 litres, 6.6 litre, fan freaking tastic that was, but that'll get me there for sure, and down here on the morrow. Because I was figuring, alright, on the way back there's going to be a lot of traffic, as there are on a Saturday evening, and if it gets bumper to bumper, I'll be the bucker guy, Jin, the stupid foreigner that decided to run out of juice. The juice, the precious juice, was hidden in the vehicles. There's loads of stands around here to get juice. Now I can't recall which one of these mountains, so I'm going to have to try to look back and up a bit to see where that big tolly is, because I don't know if it's further than this chap's antique shop or not. So we're on a bit of an adventure. Looks like there's something up there. There's a house up there anyway. But I mentioned to Taniguchi-san, I said, oh, I'm going to go and have a look at this antique shop down the road. I've always wanted to go there. And he said, oh, yeah, that belongs to the bloke over there. Is that it? I don't know. There's a number of roads that go up that way, so we'll probably miss it a few times. Oh, I could afford to go there right now. There's my favourite restaurant, Sukiya. It's cheap as fuck. I could go there right now. There's Domino's Pizza. I don't think I've ever been there. I might have ordered from there when I had dough years ago. In fact, I gave the kid on the scooter a $50 tip. He goes, no, I can't take that. Yeah, don't worry about it. I was drunk. I'll get pissed off. Yeah, alright. That was when I had dough. Very responsible. Very responsible. Actually, I was quite responsible today. I walked around, saw a few things I'd love to have. Got a little bit of dough in my pocket, and I go, you know what? I bought that one saw. I'm like, that'll have to do. Now, let's see if we can find this bloke's shop. Because it just looks rad. I mean, out the front he's got all this yakimono, meaning ceramics. Alright, so I'll switch off and see if I can make haste to this place. Well, I'm pretty certain I've messed that up. I happened to come across one of the biggest bloody rivers I've ever seen in all my days. Yeah, I sort of, didn't want to look that way and that way at the same time, but I think I may have messed that one up. Yeah, what do you do? Alright, I'll go a little bit further. We're in Karatsu now. Yeah, I think I've just messed it up completely, to be honest. What I'll do is I'll go this way, pull a Yui. I could have done it in there. And then be the typical gaijin that's always fucking lost. I hate the animals. I promised you a miracle, I promised you a miracle. It's amazing how all these 80s songs are popping on my head. But what about a great big bloody river again instead? Would that suffice? Look at that bloody thing. Shit. What size of that thing? So that would have the a lot of bass, sea bass. I bet they fish in there for sea bass. Anyways, so I F that up royally. Isn't it amazing when you're certain that you know something's on this road, but you just don't find the bloody thing? But the antique store's on this side, and the big bloody, I just saw the big bloody torii. Yep, there you go. So I can see it from here. Alright, so found that. How do you miss the big bloody torii? Because I was going in the opposite direction, alright? Or I'm just freaking stupid. You can decide which one is which. Should I even be in the left lane to get over there? How do you get over there? I don't know. Might have to use some extra brain cells to try to figure this out. Hang on. Okay, there might have to be a plan B. I might just have to promise the big tolly, and might have to do with that one, because I'm guessing that it'll be right up on that mountain. So there's the big one, orange tolly over there, and so I might have to drive all the way up to the top of that mountain. But the gasoline situation is looking pretty grim. Of late has been looking pretty grim, and therefore I think I might just have to look at the big tolly from here, the Heaven's Gate, and that might just have to suffice to say. Ooh, put that in that gear. Okay. There it is. Great big bloody torii. So I'm guessing that structure up there could be the shrine. Now, walking up there is generally what I would have done in younger years. Those were our young years. Our wings were drying in the sun. Yeah, I just slip into 80s songs. There's that big bloody torii. Can you see it? Huge, isn't it? Here you go. I promised you a miracle, and you got yourself a big bloody torii. I'm certain that if I went over there and drove up there, I could see that. That shrine up there. So I'm guessing that I could probably Google map it and have a look. But yeah, to be up that hill, and I don't think I should try it, because then I'll mess up the ability to come back and forth on the morrow. Just my freaking luck. And then I'll be the Gaijin, the one that runs out of fuel. In fact, I was gonna just get a couple of litres of juice and bring my tank, because I've got my fuel tank down here, and I decided against that and do the most appropriate, astute, sensible thing and just get 6 litres instead. Alright, soldier on. Now, we should find this frickin' store. I promised you a miracle, and you ended up with a pachinko and slot. A pachinko and slot. Figured, hey, I could park here, because I nearly overshot it. Kind of did. anyways, let's go walking over here and have a look. Now I saw some cars heading up that. See the barrier, the white barrier. I saw some cars heading up that way. I can see some structure up the top there. It looks just like a viewing platform, really. Really? Oh, really? Yes, really. Now, but I don't think I should try to go up there. Right then, now, it's just around the corner here. I think we might have enough viewing power. I shouldn't just walk in and view just like that. I just like the look of the outside of it, at least. I've seen it a few times as I've been down this way. It just looks freaking fantastic. Right here, all manner of stuff. So this bloke goes to the market that I've just been to. So he's got a long way to go. It's just over there. That looks like a Meiji period bowl there. Yes, look at that. That's a nice unit right there. Just like all of this. Look at this. Doesn't this look rad? You drive, you know, I was driving past from that way, right? Loads of bikers on the road today. And I happened upon, having a drive past this place a few times, and it's just so aesthetically beautiful, isn't it? All kinds of beautiful yakimono, meaning ceramics, things. Don't exactly see an entranceway. I presume he's still at the still packing up all the stuff anyways. So I guess on the weekends, who knows if they're open or not. But just rad. Yes, isn't that just rad-alicious? So who knows what all manner of awesomenesses of awesome that are inside this place. I'm Bimbo now. We'll give it a whirl though. There's got to be someone in here. Yeah, that was pretty rad. They're not open because the bloke's still at the market there. Yeah, the tunny fella said, "Oh, he's the bloke from just over there." I'm like, "Oh, okay." Yeah. Oh, if you're into ceramics and stuff, this area's the way to go. I mean, that's Karatsu. And there's Karatsu Castle there, which is just freaking awesome. And then beyond that, you've got Arita over there. And you've got Imari over there. I always have trouble putting those two words together. For some reason, there's something just like the. What do you call it? The neurons of my mind has sort of been damaged. Yeah, and I've always had that fucking problem in my life, you know? Always. Does it bother me? No, because that's a volcano. Look at that. Fucking awesome. It's the little things in life. That thing might go bang one day. Right then. Okay, let's head back to the ranch. I decided what I might do today is just flow with the traffic, although it's slightly faster than what you're supposed to be doing, but they're all doing it, so I figure maybe that's just the norm around this area. And then a bloke just went whoosh past me in the left lane, past this bloke, and then just when the medium come together, well, look at that, that's the nut and the Kratsu Castles over there, and whooshed in behind some other bloke, so he didn't get pole position, but they certainly go quicker than what they're supposed to in absolute regularity on this road. So they know something that I don't, because it's very rare that they have cops with radars on you. It does happen. Like, well, there's that bloke who's trying to get around that bloke. See, he's having a bit of a silly because he pulled out and then he pulled back in. We're coming up to a tunnel, so he's kind of driving slightly erratically. Anyways, but they do have a system where they sit and hide with these radars. Right? It's not like Australia where they're every 5 meters there's a cop and there's a different speed limit zone on the same frickin' road, which is in the same road conditions, and so they can, revenue hunter this week, a revenue hunter. Anyways, different system here. They'll sort of hide and then whistle at you and pull you over. It's happened to me a couple of times. So basically the rule is if you're not doing over 30 k's over the speed limit, you're not going to lose your license, but you pay a fine. So I think they'd sort of prefer to do that and drive like that. I don't know. When in Rome, but I generally don't. But I find on this road I'm always holding up the traffic. And I haven't got a load on, so I figure I should be able to do that. Here's where we merge, but you can have a look at that. What the frickin' roll. Whilst I chuck a merge in here. Woo, here we go. We're going to have to pull some shit out of here. Here we go. Whilst in top gear. Woo. Alright. Now, this is one of 3 tunnels? Is it? Oh. There you go. It's the Kanji tunnel. Kanji tunnel. Yes. See? So experienced with this kanji. Alright. I'm going to shut up and concentrate. I find even this bloke takes my interest with his driving skills. He's been following this orange car, keeping a distance, and then he's on the brake again. He's on the brakes, and he's on the brakes, and he's on the brakes again. And I'm wondering, he might be a racer, or he's brakes again, brakes, here he is, he's on the brakes again. He might be a brakes again, he might be an ex-racer driving with both feet, and he's driving an auto or something, or maybe he's putting a heel on the clutch or something if he's driving a manual. That's pretty good. Instead of, I want to keep distance from this bloke because he might have had a few drinky poos, and when he was in the tunnel he's sort of weaving all over the show. You're supposed to be 00 in this country. It's just quite interesting how many times he was on the brake. To just keep in that flow of distance. Hey. There you go, on the brake again as he's going uphill. You watch his brake lights flashing. It doesn't mean a bit of a weave there, a bit more of a weave. I find it quite interesting that he taps his brakes when he's going uphill. Okay. So you get closer and closer to this orange dude, the orange car in front, and then I like glancing over. I'm on the brake again, on the brake. I like glancing over, on the brake again. When in the merging areas, just to get an idea of who's coming up on you. She might be in a blind spot. So I wonder if he'll get on the brake just before he gets in the tunnel. He's a bit of a weaver in the tunnel. There he goes, weaving over there. Right on that one there. I gave it a go to do it. Try to do what he's doing with driving skills. There you go, on the brake, see? It's okay. Or is this lights? This might be lights. Yeah, this will be lights. Lights should come off about now. There you go, brake. so that was lights, but then he did brake when he come out of the tunnel. Man, could be some real old person or something on the brake, going uphill on the brake. It's just fucking, who drives like that, hey? What's going on here? You're missing some beautiful views, by the way. Oh, I'm just studying this guy's moves. There we go, we're going to come into another tunnel. Yeah. Alright, I'll study this guy's moves some more. I'm going to eat well tonight, chaps. I even lashed out on an 85 yen potato chips. Yep, because I did okay today. All of this is 5 frankfurters. I even lashed out on tomato sauce because I've run out of that. I figured that mayonnaise and just that might not be so great. 85 yen bread. And down here I calculated way incorrect. Quite surprised. 3.99 yen for that. 85 yen for that. 1.99 yen for that. And 89 yen for that. Which comes to 772 yen. For some strange reason, they subtracted 10%. I thought that all these shops, you look at the price and then boom, you got to pay an extra 10%. Well, anyways, that comes to $4.58, and that'll keep me going for a couple of days. So that's good. I'll be able to chuck two. I'll cook them all up tonight, and I'll be able to have 2 of those and bread. Tomato sauce. That's 2 days worth of food right there. I figure I need some energy. That gives you good energy too. So I figure I need some good energies to reload the truck on the morrow and do it, and then unload it all at the warehouse. You know, it gets pretty tiring, the whole market scene, but especially with some of the heavy shit that I'm carrying. But that generator, it's old school, man. Oh. Well, soldier on, I say, soldier on. Will someone out there please remind this memory damaged imbecile that it's much easier on the weekends. See, the cardinal rule, I broke my cardinal rule, never shop on the weekends, but there's what I could have done, what I should have done. It's just continued on for a few, like a kilometre max, and parked the car, hopped on bicycle, the mamachari, and ridden to the supermarket and picked up this stuff. Because by God, how long did it take to get out and just watching the gasoline go down? Oh man, that was a freaking huge. Anyways, you can find me on Coffee. Here's the grift. I've got $10 out of this. No shit. US, by the way. That's 4 days food. Even with the snacks, I should forego that and forego that. Yeah, bloody 3 days food. Anyway, ko.com/ABAREBUGYO. Yes. Alright. We can pilfer the coffers of the taxpayer for billions, but me, I'm gonna look at the freaking gauge and go, shit. This has been going on for fucking years. Some people never did recover from when the bad people effed up the economy of the world and shut it all down and all that shit. Yes. Oh yeah. Recovering from that. Still trying to recover from that. Is it even possible? Just ain't fair, man. You know, it's kind of hard just to get along today. To do or not to do? That is the question. So do I leave this out here and in the morning moist? You know, would I worry about rusting? Hey, look at this unit. I'll tell you, with work, this unit, this has got fantastic cards all over it. This unit here, I should take a picture of it like now and stick it online. Yeah, this unit is just cool. Yeah, I wonder if the flash thing on this is potato cam, but what a unit. I wonder if the flashy thing will work on this thing. Now I'll get the measuring stick out. Yeah, let's do that right now. But with work, this thing will clean up real nice. And there's dudes online, right? I might just make a short video. Take it to, I've got to weigh it and do all the bloody bullshit and paperwork. They want to know all kinds of shit. Alright, well I've still got some that cat food left over. That cat and little baby cat and his mate keeps coming over, but some big bastard I saw years ago used to chase him away. The big evil one, he's gotten a whole lot bigger. Well, not lengthwise, just rotunda wise, and he's punching up these two smaller ones, and you can hear him out there. It's so sad. I'm giving the wrong signals, but you know, I want to give him some food, but I can't take him in. If I had my own place, I would. Yeah. Got one of those broken down houses. That would be a good goal mission, eh? At least have goals. But yeah, I've still got some of that food that they don't really like to eat, but they do. So he's gonna be pleased to have some of that. I might toss out a bit of sausage for them too. Yes, give back to nature and nature will give to you. That's a lesson from ABAREBUGYO.
In the worlds before Monkey, primal chaos reigned. Heaven sought order, but the phoenix can fly only when its feathers are grown.
Yeah, I guess this bag of yummo stuff is probably the last I should give them. So they're big enough. Now he's big enough, but he was really small just a few weeks ago. So yeah, they don't really like this stuff, but it's better than nothing. The black one's got a wound on his neck from the big bastard that keeps coming around and harassing them. But I do believe that they could handle themselves in the mountains now. Oh, he always comes in here. Oh, get out of here! No, you're not my cat. No, I figure they could handle themselves in the mountains. They know where to get water from. There's a river around here, so I think they'll be alright. I've got probably another week's worth for them, and that'll have to be it. Yeah.
Elemental forces caused the egg to hatch. From it then came a stone monkey. The nature of monkey was irrepressible.